On live? Hey, we are live. What is up, everybody? It is the first podcast. We are doing webcam format today. You guys can see all the junk behind me. Isn't it lovely? There's a little bit nicer kind of over there. I didn't even think about that. I may have to move this desk. But we are live. We're doing podcasts now. I'm trying to do one a week. I'm hoping to host it, bring people in. Things like that. Very, very excited to jump in and do this. I'm doing it live here on YouTube the first time. Just I wanted to get this first one out there. The theme of the podcast is how to live life well, how to hustle, how to grind, how to live your best life, how to work towards a future. And I'm hoping to bring on people who are experts in just doing life very, very well. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and make a quick adjustment here as far as the orientation of the desk so it doesn't look like, junk. So I'm going to get that taken care of. Be patient with me real quick while that goes on, and then we will be taking care of business. Start talking. But first, where's that? And now I'm just going to rotate this direction. Okay, so this is the very first one. So I'm not expecting really anybody to tune in. Oh look, now there's laundry, but I can do that. I can put that out of shot, just over this way. Okay, a little bit better. So, first podcast. I had some thoughts I put down here. I'm going to pull them up and start talking a little bit about that. Let's see here. All right. So I want to really touch on a lot of topics. And I really want to bring on some experts and some, what's up, Brent? Welcome in. Get in some really cool people and some cool guests. And once I figure out the format and the way to do it, we will be hosting it with people all across the globe. Local people from where I've used to live, people I've hopefully never met, hopefully get to talk to people and really get some good discussion going with them. So that being said, first podcast, notes I have here, talked a little bit about mental health. My format's going to be what I think, what the experts say, what you guys think. I did a little bit of research on mental health. There's a lot of misinformation about mental health out there. I always say, if you're having issues with your mental health, if you're struggling with your mental health, go see an expert. Go talk to an expert. Go talk to a therapist. Talk to a doctor. Always, always, always. Reach out to friends, family, always. So I'm just going to break down. Too excited. I'm just going to break down what I think about mental health and kind of like my thoughts from my personal experience. And then hopefully very, very soon we'll bring some people on board who are a little more experts on that, get some good information. So there's a stigma about mental health. I feel like people think that we're kind of constantly, what's right here, trying to act okay, and that we forget how important it is to take good care of ourselves and our health. Too often we think, we forget anyways that we need rest and we need relaxation. I personally experienced this. I was in a tough spot. I just worked. I didn't take time to rest, to recuperate, to really get into what was important for me and really rest and really take time to do things I love to do. And so one of those things that, especially for young men, and even these days, we've grown a lot as a culture, and men are really allowed to have a lot more feeling and a lot more, a lot more emotion is kind of more, It is more appropriate for men to show emotion these days than historically it's been. But there still is a stigma of like, you're a man, you're a strong man, you're supposed to be, the guy that doesn't have to deal with a lot of difficulty. And that is to say, they push those feelings down. They really just are strong for everybody else, and they really kind of forget the importance of really taking care of themselves. And so there's a balance of being strong and taking care of people. And I think everybody can be strong. I think men, women, children, everybody has a level of strength that they are kind of able to tap into and really share with other people around them. So I think it's important to take that time to rest, to take care of yourself. It's such a delicate subject too. We're kind of culturally conditioned to stuff our emotions. Just kind of not like, how are you doing? Everyone always says, oh, I'm great. How are you? And whether or not they're having a good day. Healthy living is a good balance. We are biopsychosocial beings. It's mental, physical, social, emotional, relational health is a big part of that. Is really, really important that we looked at health that way. And actually, up until recently, they didn't define overall healthy living as all those things combined. It was really more about, are you physically healthy versus are you emotionally stable? Are you mentally stable? Are you in a good place? These kinds of things. And there's a level of that I think in a first world country where we're just like, oh man, I want to be feeling good. I want to be having a good time. There's a level of kind of stability, I guess you could call it, of like, oh, I just want to have fun. I want to be like, enjoying myself. There's a level of that I think really we as a culture have over saturated and over exemplified, because I really think that healthy living is a balance of working hard and resting and taking care of your body and your mind. There's a lot to it. And so I think, though, that we can fall into the trap, though. I don't want us to be so like strong and stuffing our emotions, but also I think it's not healthy to just live your life in such a way where you're not letting yourself have struggles and challenges. If you don't push yourself, I'm always happier when I'm doing something that challenges me, doing something new, having a new experience, meeting somebody new. So that being said, I think I've been a little bit all over the place here, but I wanted to give a couple thoughts about that for me, and also give you guys the format for my podcast and whatnot. Today's just kind of a solo cast, just me getting the thing out there, talking about it, really just having the opportunity to share with you all what it is that I envision for this and what I want to bring on for this podcast. So anyhow, we are live here, and I'm hoping to get a scheduled time for it, and then go from there. But it's a real blessing to have the freedom right now to do this and the margin to do this, because I work 2 jobs. I'm going to go to school next year. I'm going to keep busy, start working hard on making sure that I am living intentionally and really working towards a future and taking care of myself and my future and my people. So I think it's important that we're still in the midst of all that, still trying to rest. So anyhow, I am going to just remind a few people about this and see if I can. Perfect. I'm going to see if I can share this. Hey, that's weird, because that's us. That's me. What? It's going to keep doing it. It's going to like loop it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to just copy. I'm going to share this with a couple of my friends and get everybody in here to watch this today. Get some good comments, some good discussion. So, main thing is, I wanted to start it. I wanted to do my first one and have some discussion. And so, that's the goal here. The goal is to really get that. Sorry, I can't multitask. The goal is to bring people in and to have that discussion. Podcast is live. Very, very excited, man. To be a part of this, to be doing this, to have the freedom and the margin to just up and just bam, podcast. We're doing podcast now, which is the title of this one. I think that's pretty fitting because it is so new to me. And I am so excited to be able to do it. And I want to do it for so long. So anyhow, let's talk. Let's talk about what's going on. Okay. I am designing new t-shirts. I am working on music. I am working on all kinds of exciting. I'm very, very excited to be doing these things and bringing people on board and getting good feedback. And my most recent design, I'll show you briefly here. The proof of concept is not a final design, but I took a couple of votes, and I'm kind of working on getting these digitized and working on Kill Time Not Vibes t-shirt. Very, very excited on that one. Once again, not a final concept, but I'm hoping to get those ordered and start selling them and shipping them out here soon. So I want to really expand my horizons. Yeah, new t-shirts. It's time. It's definitely time. So anyhow, that being said, I am so stoked to be sharing all this journey with you guys, and the fact that I've got 29 people that subscribe to my channel and people that watch it on like Facebook and whatnot, and my silly videos and whatnot, and the feedback and the community aspect of it is awesome. I'm really, really excited to be sharing that with all of you guys. And there was something that went on upstairs. I heard some crashing. It was just an empty box. They're moving stuff in. We're getting settled here. So anyhow, very, very excited to be doing that and to be sharing with you all. And yeah, I have my setup, and I've got some functionality, and my mental health is the topic. What led me here? There was a time where one of my friends was going through some tough stuff, and I think it's important that we have discussion and that we are open and honest about it. I think that having discussion, having a platform to talk about it, having the freedom to talk about it is super, super important. Now, once again, I am not an expert. I will always tell you, go to the experts, go to real certified experts, go to doctors, go to therapists, go to people who actually have certifications. I will encourage you. I will try to inspire you. I will always, always, always be in your corner and on your team. But I will always say, go to the expert, because I can only tell you what little I know through my small amount of personal research and a little bit of study here and there. But I always say, go to the experts. But yeah, mental health is super, super important to me, because I mean, you see a lot of people that go through stuff and don't talk about it, and then they choose to take their lives, or they choose to, or things just, they spiral downward and then kind of just go crazy. And it's important to be open and honest about those things, have those discussions. But that's an awesome question, Brent. I appreciate that. All right. Well, we are live. This is our very first one. I might have this one be a little shorter. But very, very excited, man. Very, very excited to be sharing and to be working and doing all kinds of good things. So all kinds of change happened. If you had told me like 6-7 months ago that now I'd be living in Georgia and I'd be looking to go back to school next year, I would have given you a double take. I would have said to you, I don't think that's going to happen. Because I was so comfortable where I was, and I wasn't being challenged, and I wasn't allowing myself to grow. So I think that it's really important to have that discussion and to challenge yourself and to grow and to do new things. And I've thrived. I've been thriving a lot more here. I think it's just wonderful. And yeah, so there's that. Once again, I'm so brand new to this. I'm actually just texting a few friends and being like, hey, tune in if you want to. Here's the link to the podcast. It'll be up here. I think I'm going to leave it up on the channel and just let all of the unedited stuttering and slurring of words until I'm a little more focused and calm and practiced at it, and kind of see that improvement over time. So anyhow, we are doing well. So let's see here. What else can I tell you guys about what's going on? I had done a little teeny bit of interior decorating. What I might just do, because I have the time and I have the wherewithal to do it, is take this and show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing. So I've done a bit of decorating there, and some photographs. I've done over on the wall over there by the shelf. I'm still working on like that desk and making it look a little more appropriate, but I got music in the corner over there, some stuff on the walls. I've been trying to like really just create a livable space right now while we're in this transition and getting ready to do some new things. So anyhow, I was going to show you guys one more thing that I was thinking of at the moment. All right, if you've been following me for a while, you will recognize this right here. If you've been following me for a while, you recognize this bad boy. I worked on this design for a while, and I liked this kind of hand-drawn style of it. The no stress, no worry, no drama, no hurry. The Give Love shirt. It was in promotion of my very first album, first mixed, mastered, produced, recorded, written album. I spent a lot of time working on it, and then I was in the studio for a whole day and just knocked it out and worked on it. And it's not the best album, but I'm really, really proud that I set a deadline and I took care of it. And I've got a lot more stuff in the works. And I'm very, very excited to be working on all of this and really pushing it and working on creating eventually possibly, some income I can make while I'm sleeping, some stuff that I can make while I'm not having to think about it, and help me have a little more stability and a little more fun in those things that I really, really like. So very, very excited, very, very blessed to be able to be part of this as well. It is so crazy to think that, all of us grow and all of us have so many different experiences. And that's why I'm looking forward to bringing guests on the podcast and really having some good discussion. Very, very excited. I might have another one next week. It looks like I might have it on Sunday again. So we may do Sunday at 6 as the scheduled time for it. I'm hoping to have a scheduled time for it and just bring people in and have that discussion. We'll see. I may have to juggle it for different guests and really work on that. But this first one is going to be here. And, but yeah, I just wanted to share, give you guys some unedited talking and discussion and really talk about the format and show some cool things I've been working on, show them off. And I'm very, very, very blessed and very, very pleased to be able to be here, to be able to be working on something new and have a new project that I can really delve into. But yeah, we'll talk about mental health. We'll talk about how to live life well. We'll talk about, I said it's a tiger on my windowsill. When I was younger, I went to a play and I got a gift card for Target. I'll show it a little closer here. This tiger, I won a Target gift card for like $25. And then I went to Target and I got this. The play was called The Shakespeare Stealer. It was a book written about It was a play written about people who were actors in a Shakespeare play, and it was basically about the actors that were doing a particular play. It's a work of fiction, but it's an awesome story, really, really fun. And yeah, I got a tiger out of it. It's now backwards how it was, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, today is once again the first one. I'm not expecting a ton of people to jump in and watch it today because it's super short notice podcast right now. But I'm very, very excited to be able to share that with you all and to create a cool platform for discussion and really dig into some cool stuff. So what I think we're also going to do is have a quote of the week or a quote of the episode. And I have a book of quotes over here that I just love. A Dictionary of Quotations, 2nd edition. The Oxford Dictionary of Quotations. I appreciate it, Brent. It's good to have you here. All right, there are some good ones here. It's sorted by person, and there are so many amazing authors and historical figures and people I just don't know who they are that I'm hoping to learn some more about. Let's see if I can find something very, very Socrates. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Brent, this is the coolest book. I don't know if you can still get them. I'll look it up and I'll let you know. Let's do. Let's just do. Shakespeare has some good ones. Gosh, there's so many good ones here. I can't seem to choose one. That's one of the things I'm working on being better is planning it out and having a good format for it. Oh man, I don't want to spend too much time looking for one. Let's just go to Wordsworth is awesome. Oscar Wilde. Here we go. What's a cynic? A man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. From, I believe it is Lady Windermere's Fan, Act 3. A cynic is a man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. I like it. So, let's see. There's that one. Let's go for a positive message of the episode as well. I have been really, really valuing this. I saw this video and I don't remember where I saw it or exactly when I saw it. It was on a social media platform of some sort. I remember I saw it and I was just excited, like, this is awesome. It was along the lines of, in life, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be given blessings and you need to walk in those blessings. Some people are going to be angry at you because you do that, because you kind of accept those good things and you walk in them and you enjoy them and you let that be a blessing to you. And other people are going to be inspired by that. But some people are going to dislike you for walking in your blessings because they're going to think, man, I wish I was that blessed, or at least I thought that I was that blessed. So walk in your blessings, even when other people can't seem to walk in theirs. And always, always hustle and grind, fueled by a kind heart, hard work, dedication, fueled by a kind heart will change the world. And truth, facts, emotions. So there's some inspirational, encouraging, thought-provoking words for you guys today. So I'm hoping to have every episode have some of that to share, have the quote of the time, quote of the episode, inspiration of the episode, things like that. Very, very excited, though, to get this out here and to have the first official podcast. We're doing it. I might have a different format eventually. We shall see. It'll all just kind of depend on technology, how this one is, how this one sounds, what the feedback is on it. So far, it's been awesome on my end. I've been really enjoying kind of checking it out and watching it. Very, very excited, though, to be able to share with you guys just the journey and the experience in general. So we are going to be live for a few more minutes here. I think I might just have this first one be just 30 minutes. And next one's going to be a little bit longer. But I think just for now, just because I've given you guys the format, I've talked to you guys about some stuff's going on, some new t-shirt designs, inspiration, quote of the episode. I have no guests today. I have a lot of people I want to get on that are lined up that wants to figure out the technology a little bit better. I will be bringing them on. I know that Brent is one of them. My buddy Dewan wants to be on here. My friend Amber, I think she wants to be on here. Connor, my buddy, is going to be on here as well. I'm trying to get my buddy T on here as well. Very, very excited to have him on. My little brother Anthony will be on here. He is an awesome resource for technology, for photography, a very, very awesome resource for that. And I'm excited to bring people on and just start talking and having a good discussion and really hoping to grow the audience and things like that. So that being said, we've got about, I think I'm going to go till about 6:30. So we have about 11 more minutes. And in that time, let me think here what I'm going to want to do. What I'm going to share with you all. Oh, some books I'm reading. I'm actually going to be delving into this book, actually, Social Media Promotion for Musicians. I'm going to try to take these tools and use them for promoting this, for promoting my music, for really digging into that. So I'm excited to be really digging into this and really talking about some important things through these resources and these mediums digging into this some more. Social Media Promotion for Musicians by Bobby Ozinski. So check it out. I got this for Christmas last year as a gift, which is awesome. Very good friend of mine. I'm going to be digging into this one, the Small Business Startup Guide, and I'm hoping to share with you guys some discussion points on these as well, and hoping to really delve into some really awesome content and really awesome discussion and really grow our audience and our influence and help kind of just create some cool discussion and some cool tools. So I'm looking at those two books particularly. There's a couple of books I have here, but these are the ones that right now I'm going to be really delving into and really reading some from and having a really good time. So I'm looking to do that, looking to really delve into that and have that discussion and work through that. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be continuing to do the vlogs because those are fun. I just enjoy that. I just enjoy vlogging, making a video about my day. Like, this is what I did. And people seem to like watching them too. And I try to put inspirational messages in each video and good discussion whenever I can. Sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes it's just bloopers, which my next episode will probably be. I'm going to have to edit that one tonight because I don't have a video that I've planned. So I'm just going to do bloopers. And whenever you guys see like bloopers or best of, it's usually because I haven't filmed. I don't have the time to film. I don't have time to come up with like a new concept. And so there is that. But I'm very, very excited to be sharing, to be creating, to be working on these awesome things, and just to be sharing this all with you and this journey with you all. So we're going to do a little more set dressing next time, and I'm going to really work on. I have some awesome microphones. I'm going to show you right now. I've got some really awesome microphones right here that I want to be using for the podcast. And also, if I have more than one guest on, I'm going to try to use this because this has a surround sound, kind of like choral mic thing that I can use for full omnidirectional stuff. So I'm working on doing that very, very soon. Anyhow, also the lighting, I'll work on the lighting a little bit better too. I have a couple of ideas that I've used in the past and some concepts that I've used in the past. I'm excited to be sharing with you all when I get that all set up. But we're going to do a little bit better set dressing. We'll probably just have discussion on the couch. If I have a guest, bring out this mic and really have some awesome talks. Anyhow, for the last 7 to 8 minutes, maybe I will pull out the old guitar, play a little music for you guys as a little treat for our very first episode. And yeah, very, very excited to be sharing all this with you and to be creating and all that. There's a bin right here. You guys can see it's the only like messy thing that I've got here for now. Once again, we're still in that learning phase. We're still kind of creating what I want to create. But in the meantime, since one of the things I do is music, maybe we'll do a song. So we'll help. We'll do some writing. Oh, that's the strap. There's a song that I heard that had that kind of, indeed, yes, guitar, that had that particular riff in it. I think it's called Kinder Eyes by Ryan Ryback. Definitely check it out. Worth the listen. I really, really enjoyed it. A fun song. But also it's like a really cool, poignant, to the point song. I enjoyed it. And we're going to play my favorite. Oh, the tuning. haven't played that song in a while, actually. I haven't had access to these bad boys for a fat minute, but they are here now. That's all that matters. There's a little bit better. Yep. I do enjoy playing the Git fiddle a little bit here and there. Okay, so let's see here. There's a lot of little kinks I'm going to have to work out, like how to have things accessible. Maybe my guitar will be right there versus having to walk all the way over yonder. Those of you guys tuning in live, thanks for tuning in, Brent. I appreciate it. Those of you guys watching later, also thank you for watching. Super, super appreciate it. I'm going to bring this to a close here pretty quick, but very, very excited to have the first one out, the first one done. Formatting is going to be a discussion with my thoughts, your thoughts, the professionals' thoughts. Hoping to really bring in some really awesome people and have some good discussion on some awesome, awesome topics, particularly mental health and particularly how to live life well and live life intentionally. Very, very stoked and pleased to be able to share this all with you. And we'll work on some set dressing, we'll work on some lighting. We're going to get it all taken care of. It's going to be awesome. Work on some production value. Very, very excited to be working on all this stuff with you guys and for you guys. And feedback is always welcome. Comments are always welcome. You guys are always welcome to be like, hey, I didn't like this, or this seemed a little bit, odd here. Why don't you try this? I always welcome feedback. I always appreciate feedback. So I want you guys to know that it's always welcome. You're always welcome to comment on the video, comment on a stream, comment on whatever, and just say, hey, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is what I thought about it. I really value honest opinion, honest feedback. Not gonna hurt my feelings. I think that it'll help me grow. The more that I can grow, the better I can do, the more we can grow as a community, and the more we can impact the world. So you guys are wonderful, fantastic, marvelous, amazing, brilliant, beautiful people. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will see you all very, very soon. At some point next week, there'll be another podcast. We're hoping to have a video up tonight. Bluebeard's video. We'll see tonight or tomorrow, depending on how the days go. But I'm very, very pleased to be here, to be part of this community, to be with you all. Let's change the world. Let's have some good discussion. Let's bring some guests on, and that's how it's going to be. You guys are wonderful, as I said before. Fantastic, marvelous. All the rest. And I will see you when I see you. Peace out. High five.